Hi guys, had a bit of a disaster today in the words of Jag Betty. I was rather enjoying myself with one of my radio controlled cars, the Revel Lion, and I had this camera on my little trailer setup where it trails along behind the car. I was having good fun doing jumps and all sorts, but at one point the camera bounced out of the bracket and ended up scraping along on the tarmac, or concrete I think it was there, on the lens. So you can probably see I've got a scratched lens. I've been watching the video back, and in fact it doesn't make a lot of difference to the video because there was all water sprayed over the lens as well. But I thought I'd see if there's any chance of replacing that lens with the lens from this camera. Now they're a different make, although as far as I can tell they're all fairly generic, these cheap ones anyway. But this one has problems with the colour. So if I can get that lens off there and replace it with the lens on there, I might be back in business. Looking at them, they do look a different shape, so they may have different focal length, or they may have a different wide angle lens on them. So we'll see what we can do. So I say they look virtually identical. That one's button's a bigger size than that one. I suppose what I could do is just on the outside have a look. Yeah, look like they're about the same on the outside. So can we get them apart? We'll start with the one that's no good anyway. And I have noticed the front starts to, where are we? Get it on camera. The front actually peels off like that. So I'll give it a bit of gentle persuasion, see if it'll come all the way off. Come on. It's making little clicking noises like it's coming loose, isn't it? If nothing else, we've got a little disassembly video. Let's take that off because that was broken as well. Oh, still got a battery in this one. Right, so the front cover is coming off. Okay. Can we get this off without doing anything else? I don't know if they actually focus these at all. In any way, oh, that looks like that just clips on. Okay. No, that's not just going to lift off. At least not easily. Give it a bit of persuasion. Nope. Is it focused? Does it twist? Nope. Oh, this is not looking good. I was all hopeful we could just pop it off and pop the lens across. Does the rest of it come apart easily? Nope, we've got some tiny screws here in each of the corners. Don't think the back comes off. Oh, that's annoying. I was really hoping that lens would just pop out And we could swap it across. But it's not as simple as that. Right, I'm going to stop filming for a minute and have a little close look at it so I don't have to keep looking around the camera. Right, just to keep you up to date, I've removed the 4 screws that are in each corner, and although it's moving a little bit, it's not coming free. So I'm guessing I've got to undo that one and that one, and maybe that one. So I'll do that now, off camera. Right, those 3 screws that I just took out has released this plastic cover. So we can see this is the battery compartment. That's the speaker just there. And then there'll be a couple of buttons down there somewhere. But that still isn't releasing this. I bet they focus it or something and then glue it in place. Somewhere down the back there is obviously going to be cables linking up to the screen at the back there. Right, a bit more off screen. Right, before it all goes horribly wrong, that little bit's just come loose from there. It's just had a bit of glue on it or something to hold it in place. That's the that button there, I think. Yeah. Most of this is now loose. So you see the speaker there. If I get me thing, that little black dot there is the microphone, which it picks up through those little holes there. It was held in place, that USB socket there was gripping it just there. So I've wiggled it and it's come loose from there. But as I said, I don't know if we'll be able to see this, if we've got any light in the right direction. I've got a torch here somewhere. Right, you might be able to see that ribbon cable in there. That goes down to the screen on the back there. And I reckon that's glued in place. I don't think that's going to come out. The screen I'm talking about, not the ribbon cable. So I can't see any simple way of releasing that ribbon cable so we can get the rest of that out. And we've gone past what I wanted to do, which was just get that lens off the front of the camera. Oh, sorry, my torch is going. But we can see the threaded section on the bottom of it, so it should unscrew if it hasn't been glued. Just ease that back in again. It doesn't want to. No, it doesn't want to unscrew. So I'm pretty sure they adjust the focus with that, screwing it in and out. And I expect they then put a bit of glue on it to stop it moving. Alright, I'll play with that off screen again so you don't hear me scream when it all breaks. Right, we're very much into the realms of what I would call poke and hope. I'm putting, where are we? Nail polish remover onto that thread to see if it'll actually loosen the glue. I've taken the front cover off the other one just so we can have a look, and it's the same basic layout. Oh, it's out of focus, isn't it? Okay, same basic layout, and I can see that that lens is screwed in, and then it looks like it's well glued in place, so we'll have just as much trouble trying to get that one out, if not more. So I'm going to call it a day. I'm obviously not going to be able to fix that as easily as just unscrew that lens and put the other one in. I could try and polish that a little bit, but that's really not going to fix it, is it? So that's me being silly, not taking enough care of my cameras. Good job it's a cheap one and not a GoPro. Thanks for watching. There's always more information down in the video description, and if you like this video you might like this one up here, and you might like to have a look at my channel over here, see what else I do. Thank you for watching.